Special Edition cu Bogdan, Serban și Alexandru Anghel.
Avem doi dintre cei de la The Neighbourhood, so welcome guys.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Actually, we've been waiting a long time for you to come in Romania, so finally welcome. We have this habit here to ask the artists what did they know about Romania before they come.
I'm sure it's what everyone always says, which is
Dracula.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much.
I know.
Damn.
I hate saying that, but it's true. I really want to go to Transylvania.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's a very nice place.
Yeah.
It seems
I would love
cool,
to go.
yeah.
If you need some tips.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it's a 2-hour drive from here, so
Yeah, yes.
I might be making a.
Not on the weekends.
Okay. So it's gonna be
Might
a little
make
more
our bus
traffic.
driver make a stop.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're the most wanted for the new teen generation from everywhere, practically. What were your favorite artists when you were teenagers? 7 or 6 years ago?
It's pretty all over the place. Like,
Yeah, we're pretty eclectic group
Yeah.
of people.
All right.
we all.
Give me some
we all grew
example.
up like we like. I feel like what really got us into music was
Yeah.
the Beatles.
Yeah,
Really?
Of course, yeah.
that's obvious.
Just like
Well,
Dracula, Beatles, only stereotypes.
yeah, exactly. It's true.
I
True.
know.
Well, old Metallica, like Kill 'Em All. We were
Yeah, we grew
into
up-
like thrash back in the day, so we listened to old Metallica and Black Sabbath, and I guess other stereotypes as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know, just all music. Like we all like Jesse loved NSYNC, our singer Jesse, so he grew up listening to that and like
super
total
pop
like
stuff.
2K pop stuff. So yeah, that's what he grew up on. Just all different, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex?
About that, you've once said, not all of you, but that in an interview that rock and roll is dead, completely dead, and that everyone likes to play it safe, even you. So do you think that doing something like you do with the mixtapes, maybe outside the record labels, can that save the music?
Yeah. I mean, that was
Escape the
definitely
safe zone, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wanted us to like. Well, when we said that, we meant it like it just is not what it once was. Like, you look at bands like Led Zeppelin or Black Sabbath or like David Bowie, and you hear about all these crazy stories about how they lived that rock star lifestyle.
So it's
And-
not all cocaine. And
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Probably not to the extent of what they were doing, and just growing up and being in a band like nowadays, like it just you don't see that like from other bands, but I feel like the new rock stars are like guys who do like hip hop and stuff because they kind of like capture that mentality more so than people in bands do so now. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And sticking with the mixtape thing, can you name 3 or 4 songs from artists other than the Neighbourhood that could describe your new album, Wiped Out? Or maybe just to...
You mean like people that we think?
No, that the songs could recreate the atmosphere on your album.
Like other bands that
Yeah,
sound
yeah.
like that?
Not necessarily. Maybe just the message, the main... not the sound, but something. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
I mean, I honestly like, and this might be another stereotypical answer, but from when we started this band, we always we wanted to stand out and be different, and with all the music that we make, and because there's a lot of bands nowadays, and it's easy to get mixed up and blend in with everything that's going on. So we've always tried to make a conscious effort to always stand out. Okay. So with Wiped Out, we tried that too.
So it's difficult to recreate.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's good.
Anyway, you represent the new wave of musicians. What do you think that needs to be changed in the present showbiz? Is there anything?
Yeah, I guess originality, being,
answer.
yeah.
Well, just with the music industry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard because with the internet is still it moves so fast and it keeps moving faster and faster. And I think everybody in music doesn't know what to expect or where it's going because it's still moving so fast, and, because of the internet. And we got discovered because of the internet. and like a band like 30 years ago would not have gotten discovered in the internet. But it just keeps, just because of the internet, everything keeps moving really fast. So it's kind of hard to say. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
So, who in the band is a fan of Black and White? Is it like a personal favorite or like just a band identity?
Of the mixtape or
No.
or just in
just our
general?
colors.
Okay. Sorry, because the mixtape.
We are Black and White. My hair also.
Yeah, I know. I
It
love
looks
the
great.
hair.
Yeah.
I'm the Neighborhood.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
With the Neighborhood.
I think that represented us for so many years. Clearly, I'm wearing a green jacket right now, and it still represents the band. But I think in a lot of ways, all of us have personally like strayed a little bit from sticking so hard with Black and White. But it represents, like, when we're all together, it becomes the Neighborhood, and that's when it is Black and White. So, to answer your question, it's not anyone really specific. It's more just the group.
We expect that to change at some point, maybe?
Possibly.
It's hard. It's hard to say because we're still growing up and we're still growing, and as you grow, you change, and
of course,
so it's hard to say. Yeah. Right now,
if I said no, then I would sound like I'm stubborn, like nothing's ever going to change, But saying yes, then it's like.
And 10 years from now, I'm going to come and you said no.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you never know.
By the way, your music is a fusion of many types: rock, electro, hip hop. In your opinion, what music type will dominate in 10 years from now?
That's
what
tough.
genre do you think? You said it's before hip hop.
It's
been
dominated
hip-hop
for a
for
while.
some
I guess
time
like
now.
electronic, like EDM music.
Yeah.
Has like
But
for
those
like
10 years from now?
it's only gotten like, I don't know. I feel like it's only
in certain parts of the
progressed.
world and in a lot of people's minds, like electronic EDM music is the biggest thing,
Indeed.
And but so is hip hop. So it's like I think one of those will probably stay on top.
Well, hip hop's really big in America.
Yeah, true. True.
Or I don't know how big it is out in Europe, but
here is.
I'm sure it's really big, but like, I feel like in America, it's like
I think it
it's
has
like
a
it's
really
everywhere.
strong community.
Yeah.
Very.
It would be hard. It would be hard to top like pop music, hip hop, or electric dance EDM stuff. It would be pretty hard to top any of those. I don't know if rock will be the biggest genre in 10 years. I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
But you never know.
Fusion, mix.
It'll probably all just
there's
be
like
eclectic
incorporate.
things.
That's why people are incorporating elements of like everything.
Totally.
We are radio DJs. We are constantly looking for new artists. So, we'd like to ask you to recommend us some new artists that you might have missed.
Yeah. I usually go to. I've said this a couple times to people, but he deserves more recognition. His name's Big Black Delta.
Oh, I never heard.
Yeah.
All right.
He's cool.
Big Black Delta.
All right.
Very cool.
I don't know. I've been listening to this guy. I think he's pretty new. His name's Adrian Young. Really cool. And Adrian. I've been listening to a lot of Adrian. Timber Chamber.
Yeah, Timber. Yeah.
Timber Chamber is super cool. And they're more like he's like a band.
We're gonna end with a weird question. What do you think would be the weirdest in the Neighborhood lyrics to be printed on a T-shirt?
The weirdest what? Sorry, say that again.
Neighborhood lyrics.
That's tough because Jesse's got some weird lyrics.
Weirdest.
I don't know. Maybe I don't like you. Fuck you anyway. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. There you go.
Good. That will be my next T-shirt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly.
And finally, we have some presents
Oh,
sweet.
for
And
you.
if you want to ask a question for other band in the lineup, like Hertz or
Years and
Blossoms
Years.
or Years and Years,
Kalios.
I would have asked a question to the 1975 because
All right.
we're buds with them, but
Yeah.
they
we
dropped off.
know.
Yeah, exactly. They're nice guys though, but yeah, never mind.
Okay, next time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you, and
All
can't
right.
wait to see
Thank you
you.
for having us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Have a great show.
Thank you.
Summerwell Special Edition cu Bogdan, Serban și Alexandru Anghel.